Jalen Brunson is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Mr. Fundamentals in at small forward. And for the Timberwolves, inside we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Milton in at the point guard. Still very early in the regular season. But Grant, what's the most important thing coaches are working on at this stage?
You know, at this point, it's all about really just getting your rotation set. Finding which guys work best together. You know, you have to figure out how to maximize the talent you have.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals following the score by Minnesota. Now Edwards. Fires the 3. Quickly with a rebound. The Knicks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Randall. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Towns. Edwards with it. Randall's in his pocket. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Inside. Here's Gobert. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact. Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. To the inside. Robinson with a steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Randall. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Such a tough. Proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Milton against Brunson. Pass to Towns. And he makes it on the layup.
Excellent pursuit by Towns right there. Get to work on the glass.
Mr. Fundamentals, the pass to Robinson. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Mr. Fundamentals has gotten his second bucket. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Milton, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. McDaniels from long range. That one is off. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, they were swept in this matchup last season, running against expectations.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
And a guy who entered the league in a supporting role, Doris. Jalen Brunson, now a legitimate star.
He is, B.A., and consider that this is a man who was drafted in the 2nd round and just kept working, biding his time, and contributing to winning. And the greater the opportunity, the more he has stretched to meet that opportunity. Rudy Gobert has become really excellent at getting deep low post position. The defense has got to foul him when he's that deep.
Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Back to Gobert. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Gobert's got 6 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Milton. Still no points. And it's Mr. Fundamentals with a rebound.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Here's Milton. Pass to Towns. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Boy, it's going to take more than that to stop Karl Anthony Towns. This guy focused on the task at hand, and that's to put it in the basket.
Mr. Fundamental shot is good. The Timberwolves have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Now Gobert. Shoots over Robinson. Gobert, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
To the middle. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Now here's Edwards. Scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
Oh, he picked him clean. Outside McDaniels. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Knicks on D. It's a 5-point game. Gobert finds Edwards. Edwards is doubled. Milton for 3. Quickly with a rebound for New York. They've gone 8 for 14 from the floor. The 3 is up. And the Knicks another 3.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Can they get it? Randall pulls down the board.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Towns against Randall from the right block. The shot by Towns, no good.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Mr. Fundamentals misses the 3. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. Trailing by 10. A nice shot by Milton.
And Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
McDaniels with it. Randall's in his pocket. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. McLaughlin comes in for Milton. And the Knicks making a change here as well. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Quickly. Here's McLaughlin. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Just 3 to shoot. Towns passes to McDaniels. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
You know, Doris, looking at this current Knicks team, you think they are poised for a big run?
Well, if you look back at their history, the Knicks have had a lot of players past their prime. This version of the Knicks is a lot younger. And I like what they've done with their roster. So, are they poised for a big run? We'll see.
And Minnesota has possession. The Knicks making their last shot. Reed, good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here's New York now. They're on a 14-5 run. Fires from deep. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Minnesota has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Reed. Towns outside. McDaniels passes to McLaughlin. The three ball. The shot no good. New York has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Here's Reed. It's rebounded by New York. Mr. Fundamentals has got 6 rebounds in the game. From downtown, Reed with the rebound. Here's McLaughlin. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Edwards. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
McDaniels can't hit.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. McDaniels covering. And it's Mr. Fundamentals missing. And so it's Minnesota with it. It's a 13-point game. And Edwards slams it in.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Terrific rim protection impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Here's McLaughlin. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Kicks it out, Towns. The 3. The shot won't fall. Towns has gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Pass to Barrett. Down low. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Edwards. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts.
Substitution on court.
To the paint. Back to DiVincenzo. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
So on the floor for New York, Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Mr. Fundamentals in at the 3. Here's Brown. Randall pulls down the board.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
To the inside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Excellent job of closing out on that 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Milton against Randall. Milton passes to Gobert. McDaniels from long range. Randall pulls down the board. And so Randall will bring it up for New York. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Inside, Mr. Fundamentals. Nice D from Brown. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Milton. McDaniels with it. Let's go with a 3. It's the trifecta. McDaniels got 5 now.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. The Knicks have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, if you're Julius Randle, sprint the floor and get an easy one.
Milton passes to Brown. Deflected. So much of modern offenses include hunting for mismatches. Doris, if you aren't a great defender, you're targeted.
And the word you used is appropriate. Great defender, because teams Teams know how to find the weakest link and attack that. They isolate that poor defender by using pick and roll action. And here's the key, BA. You can be a really solid defender, but if you are the worst of the 5 on the defensive team, teams are going to seek you out.
The Knicks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Minnesota has possession. Towns passes to Milton. Brown against Quickly. 5 to shoot. The fader. Brown, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Randle. That one goes. Count it. Randle's got 9.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Gobert. Knocked loose. Brunson with it. Milton covering. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Quickly. Bearing his second of 3 attempts. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for New York.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Over to the wing. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And a miss there on the triple.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Outside Milton. Pass to McDaniels. Uncovered. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Covered by Milton. Mr. Fundamentals shot is good.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Milton against Brunson. A nice shot by Milton. Milton's got 4 points this quarter.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And again, New York with the triple.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Pass to Towns. Over Randle. And it's Mr. Fundamentals with a rebound. Mr. Fundamentals has got rebound number 11. Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible doors.
And BA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
4 on the clock. Towns finds Milton. Step back and fire. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randle's got 4 rebounds now. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Shake Milton.
But Julius Randle is never going to back away from a defensive player. He knows he's got the strength to play through contact. Nice job drawing the foul.
First free throw is good. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
The kick out to Edwards. Back to Milton. Knocked away. Brunson with it. Milton covering. Quickly from outside. Rebound Minnesota. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Pass to Milton. Back to Daniels. Towns with the ball. Checked by Randle. Towns can't get it to go.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But, boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Down low. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Good on the bucket. Mr. Fundamentals has got 10 points now, just in this quarter. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. Pass to Reed. to win the cold spell. Randall pulls down the board. New York has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. To the middle. Brunson. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Brunson's got his second basket.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Edwards, the pass to Reed. And here's Milton. Brunson defending. It's McDaniels on the wing.
New York foul. Number 7.
Some changes. And so it's the New York Knicks with an impressive 6.
Your Timberwolves 49. The Knicks 65.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Edwards. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Shake Milton out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
And it's Randall with the jam.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. And here's Milton. Pass to Gobert. Oh, Robinson with a block.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Count the basket.
Number 7.
Mr. Fundamentals has got 34 points.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Now Towns. Shoots over Randall. Towns can't get it to go.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Here's Robinson. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside McDaniels. Robinson against Gobert. McDaniels from long range. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Randall, the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. And some solid defense from Towns. The Timberwolves have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Here's Edwards. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Free throw good, Edwards. And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA, and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
And Minnesota calls time here. Well, just 2 playoff appearances for the Knicks in the last decade, but 2 and 3 seasons for Tom Thibodeau.
And BA, I think you can certainly say in 2 of those 3 seasons, this is an organization and a team that exceeded expectation. And now you have pieces like Mitchell Robinson, the young big who is such a presence at the rim, and Jalen Brunson triggering all the action from the point guard position. Well, you add another piece or 2 and look out for the New York Knicks.
Randall outside. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Back to Randall. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Milton passes to Gobert. McDaniels with it. stuff.
You simply must account for Rudy Gobert and keep him off the offensive glass. He's done it his whole career.
Here's Randall. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
McDaniels can't hit.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Inside. The kick out to Brunson. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. On the wing, Milton. Brunson defending. Edwards against Quickly. Tipped, and they get it back. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels can't hit.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
And he gets the bucket. Brunson's got 4 points this quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Robinson with the block. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Mr. Fundamentals has got 38 points. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And they're on the run from deep three-point land. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds now. To get back on track, he buries it from 3. Towns has got 9 points.
Boy, what a pleasure to have a big man who can shoot the basketball like Towns. That's a pretty three.
Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
Second personal foul.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Brown comes in for Towns. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for New York. Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Knocks it loose. Jumps up. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
It's Brown on the wing. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Ooh, talk about a... Here's Mr. Fundamentals. To the paint. Here's McBride. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. So on the floor for New York, we've got Isaiah Roby, and it's Sims in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's McBride. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Milton passes to McDaniels. And for the players coming into the league, potentially set for life. But there are pitfalls you have to look out for, Grant.
So true, B.A. I mean, it's tough. You can't take all your childhood friends along for the ride with you. You've got to be cautious with new acquaintances, so it'll definitely keep you on your toes. You must make great decisions.
Edwards with it. Pass to Towns. Down low. Here's Gobert. The Knicks pull it in.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Sims, the pass to Roby. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 6 on the shot clock. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Edwards. And Milton's got the ball here for Minnesota. Pass to Gobert. Now Edwards. Towns outside. Puts up a 3. And it's Mr. Fundamentals with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
McDaniels can't hit.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Sims can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Will it go? McDaniels, that's good.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Out to DiVincenzo. Pass to Roby. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Over the past few years, Doris, injuries and missed games have been on the rise in the NBA.
You know, I'm not exactly sure what the data says as it relates to how big a jump we've seen, but what we know is every team has committed to having a top-of-the-line medical staff. We've seen the league try to minimize back-to-backs and 4 games in 5 nights. Injuries are always a topic of conversation, both for the individual organizations and the league in general.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big time asset defensively.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Gobert. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Back to Daniels. Jacks up a 3. On target from range.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. McDaniels covering. Sims. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
I just love the ball move.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Anderson's checked in for McDaniels. Brown comes in for Anthony Edwards. And it's McLaughlin in for Milton. And a switch here also for New York. Hartenstein's checked in. Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Got a piece of it, nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
That one's good. Sims.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
To the inside. And again with the rebound. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Mr. Fundamentals, New York has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the 3rd quarter. Pass to Sims. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Off the mark there with a 3. Well, the Timberwolves shooting only 36% so far in this game. And there's Anderson. That one's good. On the assist from Brown.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
To the paint. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Towns outside. Fires the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Nice D from Brown. Minnesota shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. Towns outside. 1:46 left in the final quarter. And for the Knicks, they're shooting it well, around 55% for the game. DiVincenzo, the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. And again!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Knicks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for Mr. Fundamentals.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Inside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. Pass to Gobert. Towns outside. Six to shoot. Here's McLaughlin. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Smooth sailing for New York. McBride passes to DiVincenzo. Mr. Fundamentals goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Mr. Fundamentals has got 52 points. Here's McLaughlin. And so New York takes this one by a big margin.